Is it time to buy or sell Eli Lilly stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Eli Lilly. Our initial report was published on our website on the 30th of September, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get a free price prediction and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 26th of September, 2025, our system has categorized Eli Lilly as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.14. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 5.31% since we initially recommended purchasing Eli Lilly 3 days ago. This results in an average return of 1.77% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. The stock has broken the very wide and falling short-term trend upward. Firstly, a slower falling rate is indicated, but this may very well be an early signal of a trend shift. Following this reaction, there will be support at the roof of the current trend, which is $757.13, a level that may offer a second opportunity to take advantage of a rally. According to fan theory, $915.80 will be the next possible trend top level, thereby establishing a resistance level that may not be overcome on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of 5.93% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between negative 26.23% and negative 6.65%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 12.65%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from negative 30.43% to negative 1.79% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $530.81 and $749.34. Our latest daily update for Eli Lilly reveals that on Tuesday the stock price saw a notable increase of 5.02%. The Eli Lilly stock price rose 5.02% on the last trading day, Tuesday, the 30th of September, 2025, moving from $726.51 to $763. This marks the third consecutive day of gains. It will be interesting to observe whether this upward trend continues or if there will be a slight pause in the coming days. On the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 5.64%, with a low of $725.31 and a high of $766.25. Over this period, the stock has experienced some volatility, resulting in a loss of 0.22% over the past 2 weeks. Importantly, trading volume increased on the last day, alongside the price, indicating a positive technical sign, with a total of 3 million more shares traded than the previous day. Overall, 5 million shares changed hands for approximately $4.07 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $937, while the lowest was $623.78. Currently, the stock price sits 18.57%, or $174, below the 52-week high, and 21.54%, or $209.53, below the all-time high recorded on August 22, 2024, when the price peaked at $972.53. Eli Lilly is currently engaged in discussions with the Trump administration regarding a new pharmaceutical agreement. This development has the potential to alleviate policy uncertainty and lessen the risks associated with tariffs that have been affecting the sector. On the clinical front, Lilly recently received approval from the European Union for Kisunla, aimed at treating Alzheimer's disease, and has also secured approval from the Food and Drug Administration for its breast cancer therapy, Inlario. Furthermore, emerging data suggests that GLP-1 weight loss medications may also be beneficial for Alzheimer's, which expands Lilly's potential markets beyond diabetes and obesity. Analysts have become more optimistic as valuations have cooled from the highs of the previous year, even as the company's fundamentals continue to accelerate. The stock has been recovering from recent support levels. In the short term, positive regulatory outcomes and constructive government discussions are expected to enhance market sentiment and drive upward momentum. However, rhetoric surrounding trade policies and tariff proposals could introduce volatility driven by media headlines. Looking ahead to the long term, approvals from the pipeline, expansion of manufacturing capacity, price access strategies, and gains in market share for incretin treatments are likely to support revenue and margin growth. This could underpin a higher intrinsic value, provided that execution and reimbursement processes remain strong. Analyst ratings reveal important insights. On Wednesday, the 27th of August, 2025, it was reported that HSBC assigned LLY a hold grade along with an upgrade action. On Sunday, the 17th of August, 2025, it was reported that Daiwa designated LLY with a neutral grade and a downgrade action. On Wednesday, the 13th of August, 2025, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald gave LLY an overweight grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 12th of August, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup rated LLY with a buy grade and an upgrade action. On Thursday, the 10th of July, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned LLY an overweight grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to Eli Lilly stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell as well. In terms of return on investment, analysts have given the stock a rating of strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Eli Lilly. The Eli Lilly stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, a general buy signal arises from the relationship between these two indicators, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. Should there be a downward correction, support is expected at levels around $738.92 and $728.65. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Notably, volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical indicator. However, some negative signals have also been generated, potentially impacting short-term developments. A sell signal emerged from a pivot top point on Tuesday, the 16th of September, 2025, and the stock has since declined by approximately 0.224%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is identified. Additionally, a sell signal is currently indicated by the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, known as MACD. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal, 11 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal, 4 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal, 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal, 5 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal, 20 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 2 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 122 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Eli Lilly. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at 640.86 and 635.22. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level. If this is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, Eli Lilly finds support just below today's level at 640.86. If this is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at 635.22 and 625.65. Generally, the stock tends to have very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk is considered very low for this stock. During the last day, the stock moved 40.94 between high and low, or 5.64%. Over the last week, the stock has had daily average volatility of 2.84%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Eli Lilly, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial measure compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A high PE ratio could suggest that the stock is overvalued, or it may indicate that investors anticipate significant growth in the future. Additionally, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of the year 2025 is anticipated on the 30th of October, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at $6.42. It's important to monitor these figures as they can have a considerable impact on stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Eli Lilly. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Eli Lilly is at $764.71. If you do not own any shares, you might consider waiting for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a point to contemplate swing trading. On the downside, Eli Lilly faces its first support level at $640.86. If this support level holds firm, it may represent a favorable entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. The combined average rating for Eli Lilly from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were executed by Lilly Endowment Incorporated, who bought and sold 113,242 shares or options in the company. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 207.682. Overall, insiders purchased 15,971 shares and sold 887,628 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $732.60, a decrease of 3.98%. This stock exhibits very low daily price fluctuations, resulting in minimal risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal derived from a pivot top identified 10 days ago. Is Eli Lilly stock a good buy? Eli Lilly presents several positive indicators. However, these do not yet support a recommendation to purchase. At present, it is better viewed as a hold or accumulate option while we await further developments. After assessing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 1st of October, we anticipate Eli Lilly will open lower by $11.48, beginning trading at $751.52. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding buying or selling securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.